Hello everyone. Today we will learn about chapter heredity, which is chapter number 9 in your 10th class science book. In today's video, we will learn about Mendel's laws of inheritance and sex determination in human beings. In the previous video, we have studied about monohybrid cross and the Mendel's laws of inheritance on the basis of monohybrid cross, that is law of dominance and law of segregation. In today's video, we will do dihybrid cross, law formulated by Mendel on the basis of dihybrid cross, and sex determination in human beings. Let's start it. In previous video, I am giving you an overview of the previous topics which were taught in the previous slides. Previously we have done heredity. Heredity means transmission of the features or the characters from one generation to next generation by genes. Next we have done variation, that is differences among the individuals of species or population, and these variation take place due to environmental changes or due to crossing over, or we can say mutations or recombination of genes. Next we have done genetics, which is the branch of science which deal with the heredity and variation and study of genes. Monohybrid cross we have done, which is the study of inheritance of the single trait. That cross was done by Mendel, in which he has studied the inheritance of single trait. Next, Mendel laws on the basis of monohybrid cross, like law of dominance and law of segregation. Law of dominance states that out of the two alleles, one will dominate over the another, and the one which will dominate will express itself in the homozygous as well as heterozygous condition, whereas the recessive one will express itself only in the homozygous condition. And law of segregation states that during gamete formation, the alleles of a gene, they will segregate out. Now, dominant and recessive traits. Dominant traits are the traits which get expressed in the offspring. They take over the other inherited trait. For example, here in this diagram, you can see that when the tall plant is crossed with the dwarf plant, in F1 generation, we obtain all the plants tall. This means the gene for the tall plant, when mixes with the gene allele from the dwarf plant, we obtain capital T and small t combination, but the capital T will express itself and the trait will be tall. Therefore, tall is a dominant trait of pea plant. Now, recessive trait, the trait which remain hidden. Here you can see in this diagram that tall parent is crossed with the dwarf parent, but in the progeny we obtain only the tall plants. Means the recessive one is the dwarf one, which is not expressed. It remain masked or dominated by the dominant trait. Some other examples of dominant and recessive trait in human beings are brown and black eye color, which is dominant trait, whereas blue eye color is a recessive trait. Next is free earlobes, which is dominant trait, and attached one. Here you can see the attached one. It is a recessive trait. Next is dihybrid cross. Mendel also carried out experiments to observe the inheritance of two pairs of contrasting characters, and that cross is known as a dihybrid cross. Here Mendel cross-pollinated pea plants which are homozygous for round and yellow seeds. Homozygous round and yellow seeds were crossed with the homozygous wrinkled and green seed. And in this diagram you can see homozygous means round. Firstly, round means round is a dominant character in seed and wrinkled is a recessive character. Yellow color of seed is dominant over the green color of seed. This one is the round and yellow seed. This one is the wrinkled and green seed. Here you can see the genotype is given to you. When gametes are formed, the gametes formed will be capital RY, and in the for the recessive trait, the gametes will be small ry and small ry. In F1 generation, we will get a combination that is capital R, capital Y and small y, which is heterozygous round and yellow seed. यहाँ बेटा एक चीज़ का आप ध्यान रखेंगे, जो कैपिटल करेक्टर है वो अपने आप को एक्सप्रेस करता है. जो कैपिटल लेटर में लिखा गया है ना, दैट इज कैपिटल आर. ये किसके लिए था? राउंड सीड के लिए. कैपिटल वाई येलो कलर सीड के लिए. तो जो ये F1 जनरेशन में आपके पास कॉम्बिनेशन बना है, जो प्लांट का करेक्टर एक्सप्रेस होगा, दैट विल बी द प्लांट विद राउंड एंड येलो सीड्स. जो स्मॉल आर है और स्मॉल वाई है, that will remain masked by the dominant allele. Therefore, in F1 generation, the dominant trait that is round and yellow got displayed, while recessive trait remain hidden. और ये किसके अकॉर्डिंग है? It is according to the principle of the dominance. Principle और law of dominance क्या कह रहा था? वो यही statement देता है कि according to law of dominance, the dominant allele will express itself in the presence of recessive allele in the homozygous condition or as well as in the heterozygous conditions. Now later on Mendel self pollinated the F1 generation. F1 में बेटे हमारे पास आया था कैपिटल R, स्मॉल R, कैपिटल Y, स्मॉल y. इसकी हमने सेल्फिंग करवाई, इन्हीं को एज अ पेरेंट चूज किया. Now the gametes formed will be capital R Y, capital R, small r, capital Y, small r, small y. 4 kinds of gamete will be formed. When we cross these gametes, when these gametes fuse with each other, suppose this is the male parent and this one is the female parent. The gametes from these two parents, when they fuse in F2 generation, we obtain 16 combination. Here the total output is 16. And in this diagram you can see this, out of 16, 9 were round and yellow seeds. 3 were round and green seeds. These are the round and green seeds. And 3 are here wrinkled and yellow seeds. These 3 are wrinkled and yellow seeds. And 1 is in the form of wrinkled and green seed. In this way we can also depict, make this dihybrid cross in this way also. We can display it in this form also. This is a Punnett square. Here the phenotype is round and green. Here we have taken phenotype wrinkled and yellow. The gamete formed will be, here beta you have to look carefully that in this dihybrid cross, round seed with a green color seed is taken, whereas the other parent is wrinkled one with a yellow color seed. The gamete formed will be capital R because round is the dominating character. For green it is small y because green is a recessive character. In wrinkled, small r because it is a recessive character. For yellow, capital Y. The gametes formed will be capital R, small y, here small r, capital Y. And when these two gametes will fuse, it will result in formation of an individual capital R, capital Y, small y genotype, and the individual will express this genotype will express itself as round and yellow seeds. When these F1 generation individuals were self-pollinated, we got 16 combination. And the result of these 16 combination will remain same. That is, we got 9 round yellow, 3 wrinkled yellow, 3 round green, and 1 wrinkled green. Here the observation of dihybrid cross is written, that what we have observed, what Mendel has observed in F2 generation. In F2 generation, the hidden trait was green wrinkled. that reappears, and this trait was present in F1 generation but remained hidden, and in F2 generation it retained its identity. Different forms of traits retain their identity, and this formed the basis of principle of segregation. Law of segregation states that during gamete formation the alleles will segregate out and will fuse during fertilization to give rise to new combinations. The phenotypic ratio in case of dihybrid cross will be 9:3:3:1. Why it is so? Because as you have analyzed in the previous slide, that now 9 combination were expressing themselves as round and yellow seeds, 3 were round and green seeds, 3 were wrinkled and yellow seeds, and 1 was wrinkled and green seeds. Now Mendel observation that F1 generation displayed only one of the parental trait. In dihybrid cross, F1 generation displayed one of the parental trait. Hidden trait in F1 generation reappeared unchanged in F2 generation, and 4 types of plants are obtained in F2 generation in a dihybrid cross. On the basis of which Mendel has given law of independent assortment, that during gamete formation, segregation of alleles of one pair is independent of the segregation of alleles of other pair. For example, self-pollination of hybrid plants with yellow and round seed will produce different combinations. 4 type of combination you have obtained in F2 generation. In this experiment in dihybrid cross, Mendel took 2 contrasting character, that is color of seed and shape of the seed. कलर कौन सा चूज किया था उसने, या येलो या ग्रीन. शेप बेटे क्या चूज की थी, या राउंड या रिंकल्ड. तो उसने क्या ऑब्जर्व किया कि जो कलर है और जो शेप है ये एक दूसरे के साथ हमेशा ट्रैवल नहीं करेंगे. दे कैन मूव इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ ईच अदर. क्योंकि जब हमने स्टार्ट किया था, जब मेंडल ने क्रॉस स्टार्ट किया था, ही हैज टेकन राउंड एंड येलो सीड्स, ग्रीन एंड रिंकल्ड कॉम्बिनेशन. बट F2 जनरेशन में उसके पास जो नए कॉम्बिनेशंस बने उसमें राउंड और ग्रीन सीड्स भी मिले, उसमें येलो और रिंकल्ड कॉम्बिनेशन भी मिले. दिस मीन्स एलील R, कैपिटल R, स्मॉल r, कैपिटल Y, स्मॉल y, they will segregate independently. Now sex determination in human beings. How the sex is determined in human beings? As you know that human beings are the sexually reproducing organisms. There are different sexes in human beings, male and female, and new organisms are formed by sexual reproduction. Normally all the cells of human body are diploid. Chromosomes in the diploid cell exist in pairs. Human beings में बेटे 23 pairs of chromosomes होते हैं सेल में, और we can write it 46 chromosomes. जब रिप्रोडक्शन होनी होती है बेटा, या फिर जब एक पर्सन या एक इंडिविजुअल, एक ऑर्गेनिज्म पबर्टी की स्टेज पर आ जाता है, देयर इज प्रोडक्शन ऑफ मेल एंड फीमेल गैमीट इन द बॉडी ऑफ मेल एंड फीमेल. आप मेल एंड फीमेल गैमीट्स को मेल एंड फीमेल सेक्स सेल्स भी कहते हैं, जर्म सेल्स भी कहते हैं. तो ड्यूरिंग रिप्रोडक्शन मेल एंड फीमेल सेक्स सेल्स दे कंबाइन, दे फ्यूज and they form zygote. These male and female sex cells are haploid. Normally the cells are diploid, but sex cells are haploid, having 23 chromosomes in them. The specialized male sex cell is sperm having 22 autosomes and 1 sex chromosomes. जो गैमीट्स हैं बेटे वो हैप्लॉइड हैं, और उसमें 23 क्रोमोसोम्स हैं. उन 23 में से 22 क्रोमोसोम्स क्या हैं, ऑटोसोम्स हैं, और एक क्रोमोसोम क्या है, दैट इज अ सेक्स क्रोमोसोम. एंड द स्पेशलाइज्ड फीमेल सेक्स सेल इज अ एग सेल. एग सेल अगेन हैज 22 ऑटोसोम्स एंड 1 सेक्स सेल. Normally all the cells in human body are diploid. They exist in pair, but the sex cells are haploid, having half the number of chromosomes, that is 23. Now what are autosomes and sex chromosomes? Chromosomes other than sex chromosomes. they are known as autosomes. They control your somatic traits. Somatic traits means your height, your eye color, your complexion, your hair color, that will be controlled by autosomes. These also exist in pairs, and each of which has same form. In humans, 22 pairs of chromosomes. Out of 23 pairs, 22 pairs of chromosomes are autosomes. Now, what are sex chromosomes? The chromosomes which determine the sex, whether an individual will be male or female, that is determined by sex chromosomes. In humans, one pair of sex chromosome is there. In male, it will be XY. In female, it will be XX. Now, what will happen during puberty? जब एक person या एक individual बेटे sexually mature हो जाता है, capable हो जाता है reproduction के, तो उसकी बॉडी में क्या बनता है? उसकी बॉडी में बेटे गैमीट्स बनते हैं. मेल की बॉडी में जो गैमीट्स बनते हैं, दे आर नोन एज स्पर्म्स. फीमेल बॉडी में जो गैमीट्स बनते हैं, दे आर नोन एज एग. नाउ ड्यूरिंग रिप्रोडक्शन, स्पर्म के अंदर जो क्रोमोसोम्स है, दैट इज 23 क्रोमोसोम्स. एग के अंदर भी बेटे 23 क्रोमोसोम्स. ये 23 क्रोमोसोम्स मेल के 23 क्रोमोसोम्स फीमेल के 23 क्रोमोसोम्स के साथ फ्यूज हो जाएंगे ड्यूरिंग रिप्रोडक्शन और ड्यूरिंग fertilization, and they result in formation of a cell known as zygote. और उस zygote में total number of chromosomes क्या हो जाएगा? 46. Here in this diagram you can see male reproductive cell or the male sex cell sperm is going to fuse with the female reproductive cell or female sex cell, that is egg. और जैसे ये दोनों fuse हो जाएंगे, sperm के अंदर 23 pairs of chromosomes हैं, एग के अंदर भी बेटे 23 हैं. जब ये दोनों फ्यूज हो जाएंगे, इट विल रिजल्ट इन प्रोडक्शन ऑफ 46 chromosomes. Now, how the sex is determined in human beings? In this diagram, only the sex cells are depicted. Autosomes के बारे में यहाँ नहीं लिखा हमने कि 22 जो है, इसमें मेल में 22 ऑटोसोम्स हैं, फीमेल में 22 ऑटोसोम्स हैं. 22 पेयर्स, सॉरी, हियर 22 पेयर्स लिखना पड़ेगा आपको कि 22 पेयर्स जो हैं ऑटोसोम्स हैं. और मेल में साथ में सेक्स सेल कौन से हैं? XY. फीमेल में कौन से हैं? XX. अब जब ये गैमीट्स बनेंगे तो 22 ऑटोसोम्स रह जाएंगे, प्लस X अलग हो जाएगा, Y अलग हो जाएगा. सिमिलरली फॉर फीमेल 23 कैसे बनेंगे? 22 ऑटोसोम्स होंगे प्लस X. And here also 22 autosomes plus X. Now, if the X of sperm will fuse with X of ovum, it will result in formation of XX individual. XX means the individual having the sex of the individual will be female. And if Y of male fuse with the X of ovum or egg, it will result in formation of combination XY, which will be a male child. यहाँ मैं थोड़ा दोबारा आपको समझाने लगी हूँ. अगर बेटे जो मेल है, मेल में कितने क्रोमोसोम्स हैं? 22 पेयर्स ऑफ क्रोमोसोम्स हैं. 23 पेयर्स ऑफ क्रोमोसोम्स हैं, जिनमें से 22 पेयर्स ऑटोसोम्स हैं प्लस 1 पेयर सेक्स क्रोमोसोम्स का है. ऐसे ही फीमेल में 22 पेयर्स ऑटोसोम्स हैं और एक पेयर सेक्स क्रोमोसोम का है. मेल में वो क्या है? XY सेक्स क्रोमोसोम. फीमेल में क्या है? XX सेक्स क्रोमोसोम्स. जब गैमीट्स बनेंगे, X and Y will separate out. In female, X and X will separate out. If X of male fuse with X of female, it will result in formation of a girl child. But if X of female fuse with Y of male, then it will result in formation of a boy child. Here in this diagram it is written, if sperm having X chromosome fertilize with the ovum with X chromosome, then the baby will have XX chromosome and it will be a female. If the sperm having Y chromosome fertilize with the ovum with X chromosomes, then the baby will have XY chromosome and it will be male. Let's recapitulate that what we have learned today. We have learned about Dihybrid cross. The cross done by Mendel for studying the inheritance of two contrasting traits, round, the shape of the seed he has taken, and the color of the seed he has chosen. On the basis of dihybrid cross, the phenotypic ratio which he obtained in dihybrid cross was 9:3:3:1, and on the basis of it he has given law of independent assortment, that during gamete formation the alleles will assort independently, they will segregate independently, they will move out independently. Three laws of Mendel we have studied. One is law of dominance, other one is law of segregation, and the last one is law of independent assortment. Out of these three laws, एक क्वेश्चन आपसे पूछा जाता है, आउट ऑफ दीज थ्री लॉज विच लॉ इज यूनिवर्सली एक्सेप्टेड? द यूनिवर्सली एक्सेप्टेड लॉ इज लॉ ऑफ सेग्रीगेशन. मेंडल के बाद बेटे कुछ और रिसर्चेस हुई थी, कुछ और साइंटिस्ट ने रिसर्चेस की थी, और मेंडल का जो लॉ अभी तक यूनिवर्सली एक्सेप्टेड है दैट इज द लॉ ऑफ सेग्रीगेशन. बाकी जो लॉ हैं उनमें कुछ अमेंडमेंट्स हुई, क्योंकि कुछ और फिनोमिनन्स भी देखे गए कि नेचर में पाए जाते हैं, लाइक इनकम्प्लीट डोमिनेंस पाई जाती है, को डोमिनेंस पाई जाती है, मल्टीपल एलिलिज्म पाया जाता है. तो ये आप हायर क्लासेस में पढ़ेंगे. देन वी हैव डन सेक्स डिटर्मिनेशन ह्यूमंस, दैट in human beings the cells are diploid having 23 pairs of chromosomes. Out of these 23 pairs, 22 pairs are of autosomes and one pair is of sex chromosomes. In male, sex chromosome will be XY. In female, sex chromosome will be XX. When they become reproductively mature at puberty, the body of male and female start producing gametes. In male body, the gametes produced or the sex cell produced will be sperms. In female body, it will be eggs or ovum. Sperm and ovum, these are the cells with haploid number of chromosomes. They have 23 chromosomes. 23 pairs नहीं होंगे इसमें, कितने होंगे? 23 chromosomes. And these 23 chromosomes will be, out of these 23, 22 will be autosomes and 1 will be the sex chromosome. In case of male, it will be 22 plus X or 22 plus Y. The gametes will be 22 plus X or 22 plus Y. But in female body, it will be 22 plus X and 22 plus X. If X of female fuse with X of male, the child will be a girl child. If X of female fuse with Y of male, the child will be a boy child. That's all for today, students. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you.